A Bristol Township woman who falsely accused a stranger of trying to kidnap and rape her is going to jail. Last April, 20-year-old Angela Urumova told police a man grabbed her in a parking lot, punched her, and tried to drag her into his truck. Police traced the man down and arrested him in front of his wife and kids. He spent a month in jail before detectives questioned Urumova about inconsistencies in her story. She then admitted she had never met him and he never touched her. Urumova will spend at least a month and a half in jail for the false claims.
Okay, shalom, shalom, shalom. Kwam Yasha'Allah, Koholoyim La Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rechah HaKodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and that by the Spirit taught us this beautiful truth. Just want to say the water to all the H.I.M and Akwaf that's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Nawaf. It's coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And yeah, this was an article. I remember this happening. I think it was like last year. And this lady falsely accused this man of graping her, assaulting her, doing all kinds of shit. And come to find out she was lying, and she only gets this small amount of time, man, when that guy could have went to jail for fucking damn near life, if not life. But that just shows you. And look at her, looking demonic as hell. But that shows you just how Esau, his kingdom runs, man. 23 months to 45 days in the Bucks County Correctional Facility after filing a false police report. That shit is crazy, bro. But this is Esau's kingdom. This is how we know that, this man that's claiming to be the just. We're always talking about justice. Got these court systems, set up throughout the entire 50 states all over the damn place when they stole everything that they had, murdered, raped, robbed, pillaged, kidnapped, and all kinds of shit. And they set up court systems and act as if they're the just, man. And it just lets you know this shit is being ran by the physical counterpart of Satan, man. The spiritual demon Satan. Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, man. This is their judgment. This lady, man, should get the same amount of time that guy would have gotten. And that's scriptural. So let me just grab that real quick. I'm driving right now anyway. But I'm at a little stoplight so I can get this scripture. But there's plenty of scriptures on not being a false accuser. But I want to get straight to the point. I think Deuteronomy chapter 19 and verse 16. It says, if a false witness rise up against any man to testify against him that which is wrong, the two people involved must stand in the Lord's presence in front of the priests and judges who are serving at that time. And the judges shall make diligent inquisition, and behold, if the witness be a false witness and hath testified falsely against his brother, and that goes for a woman as well, then shall ye do unto him or her as he had thought to have done unto his brother, so shalt thou put the evil away from among you. See? And America supposedly be a Christian nation, right? But they're not keeping what the scriptures actually says. This is Psalms chapter 50, verse 16. It says, but unto the wicked, Yahweh said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth? What are you doing with the Bible, man? It says, seeing thou hatest instruction and castest my words behind thee. What did they do when they came here to the Americas? They came here to the Americas with the Bible, all in the name of sweet white baby Jesus, man, which is a damn idol. Knowing full well that the Lord is not some blonde haired, blue eyed white guy. So these people are some thieves, man. They stole, our culture. They stole our race. They stole our, identity. They've stolen continents, lands, moving borders. But yet they'll use the scriptures talking about they're a Christian nation. And when the scriptures goes against everything that they're about. They have laws in the land where man can be a woman and woman can be a man. They got laws in this land, where people can, deal with animals. You see? And in the places where it's illegal, they just giving people a slap on the wrist, right? So this man is the wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. This lady could have got, this guy could have got fucking life in prison, and they only giving her like a couple of months or so. I think it was $3,600 that she had to pay the guy. $3,600. Like, come on, bro. He would have had to have paid more money. He would have had to do jail time, you know. Then he would have had to have paid fines and fees, not to mention lawyer fees and court fees and all that other shit. But that lets you know just how far the so-called white man will go. You know what I'm saying? With just not being righteous, man. He doesn't have a righteous bone in his body. Because this is foul work right here, man. This is foul work right here, man. 45 days, bro. When this guy could have got 50 years, 60 years, whatever amount of years, man. This man was jailed for a month. How he jailed for longer than she's going? No, matter of fact, it said 45. This lets you know what kind of kingdom you're in, man. This is not a righteous kingdom. This is just the way that this man gets down, and he perverts justice. Everything in this place is upside down. What was they thinking? Like, oh well, she didn't. Well, she really didn't mean. I mean, she just, you know, yeah. But she could have got this guy fucked up. Being in jail for a month in America, man, can, you know, that could really fuck you up psychologically, man. Matter of fact, not to mention, you could get your ass whooped in prison, or get your ass jugged up, stabbed up, or motherfuckers done jumped you and killed your ass in there, and she only gets a slap on the wrist, $3,600, bro, and she's on her way. But that lets you know too, this is a woman's world. That feminism, man. This is most definitely a woman's world, and this is why you have to be careful. You gotta damn near have your phone out recording anytime you're around a woman that's of that you don't know. Even women that you do know, hell, you gotta damn near have a camera rolling to prove yourself. Because they can say anything, and the police they're gonna throw your ass in handcuffs. They're gonna lock you up until they find out whether or not you're innocent or not. And they're not gonna give a shit as to how long you're sitting there. They're not gonna pay no restitution. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna, reinstate you. Pretty much, you lose your job. This guy probably lost his job. The newspaper was on his ass. All kinds of people talking shit about him, his neighborhood, his neighbors. See what I'm saying? That's wicked, bro. And then all she gets is that amount of time. That's why the apostles again always say, "Hey, be circumspect, brothers. When it comes to these women, man, be circumspect." And again, it's crazy. You got to damn near hold on. Before I speak to you, let me turn on my recorder. You got to damn near do that with everybody now. That's crazy, bro. Okay, it says she pled guilty to 7 misdemeanor counts, which included false alarm to an agency of public safety and tampering with or fabricating physical evidence, false reports, and unsworn falsifications to authorities. She initially faced up to 17 years in prison, which she should have been facing more than that. But she gets to say, well, I'm sorry. Yeah, I did falsify it. You only give her a couple of damn days? But this man has spent a month in jail? Crazy, bro. Let you know how unjust this place is, man. This man is releasing murderers, man, while throwing people in jail for a nick bag of weed, man. You know what I'm saying? Well, people, this place stupid, bro. But this lets you know, man, that the fall of this place is inevitable. Nothing this wicked can last, man. And it's only a matter of time, man. But this shows you your Christian American values. It's just retarded. She only got $3,600, man, in restitution. That is stupid as hell. Says not only did this targeted false report impact the victim and his family, of course it did, in unimaginable ways. But there's also a profound ripple effect. A crime like this can shatter the community's confidence in the system. Yup. It can jeopardize prosecutions of legitimate crimes of sexual violence. And you've been having a lot of that lately. You remember the so-called black women talking about she was kidnapped and, all this weird shit. And then they're not doing anything to these people for these lies that they're telling, man. It's crazy, man. Says the prosecution and sentence of this defendant for malicious false report demonstrates that this will not be tolerated, she added. Following the man's arrest, detectives continued to investigate the case, which led to the discovery of the false accusations. And she's only, she faced up to 17 years. Why y'all just didn't give it to her? All that plea dealing shit. That's another thing. What's with all this plea deal stuff? When you have full evidence that these people are guilty, why do you need to even make a plea deal with them? You got the evidence. But anyway, I'm at my destination, man. This type of shit, it riles you up. But hey, what can you expect from Esau's kingdom, man? So with that, I pray that this lesson was edifying. Kwame Yasha Allah and the Bible Ball.